Hello. I bet you wonder what I'm doing with my day today. Well, as you can see, I don't have my hat on yet, but I'll be going into the yard in just a little bit. First, I'm going to have breakfast. I made guava jam or jelly last night, so hey, let's have breakfast. I've got breakfast on the plate already. I've got turkey bacon, got eggs. I've got some of the bread I made last night, and I don't know if you can see it, the guava jam. I'm going to put it on the bread, and we're going to have our first taste. I made this bread last night. Wow, it's set up nice and tight. Wow. And to think, I didn't even add gelatin to this. Look how tight it's set up. Wow. Of course, I put it in the refrigerator overnight too, but that's nice. I'm gonna tear off a piece of that. Mmm. It's good. Wow. It's really good. I don't like guavas that much, but I was attracted to this recipe because it has lemon juice in it. Love lemon juice. Wow. I'm thinking, wow, I wonder if I can make a guava lemonade. That would be kind of interesting. But I'm going to finish my breakfast, and I'll let you see how I made the jam, okay? So I'm going to eat, and you watch. I have all these beautiful guavas, and it's turning into a cooking night for me. I've got some bread going, and so I have decided I am going to make some guava jam for breakfast in the morning. So I'm going to chop up some guavas, put them in the bowl, and let me tell you, I'm going to smash these a little bit. And the recipe says for every cup of guava pieces, it's a cup of sugar. So I'm cutting yeah, I'm skilled with the knife, huh? Okay, I'm going to finish these up, get them smashed and into the pan, and then I'll come back and we'll add the sugar and the lemon. Okay, these didn't smash as well as I thought they were going to, but here we go. Here's the last cup. That's my 3. Now I've got a ½ a cup measure to do my sugar. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 will be enough. Save myself a little sugar for my tea in the morning. Let's see. And I'm not going to want this too sour. One, 2. That's the lemon juice. So I'm going to move this over to the stove, and I need to put in like, it said like 5 cups of water. So let's take this to the stove and add the water. Okay, I've got the water in. And I guess all we have to do now is just make for sure it doesn't stick and bring it to a boil and just let it boil down. So let's see how long it takes. Gee, I'm making bread. I can smell the bread already. This is an excellent idea. Here we are. We're at a boil now. We're going to turn it down and just let it simmer. So do you know what that is? That's meatloaf for my dinner tomorrow, which will be Wednesday, because today is actually Tuesday night. So yes, I am having a cooking night. I'm letting it cool, and then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. And this is one of my little pumpkins. I've taken the meat out of it. I baked it, took the meat out. And this is going to be a pumpkin soup tomorrow for lunch. And this is for breakfast. Every time I make French bread and it spreads out like this, I say, yes, you need to get a loaf pan. And yes, there is my little bread bowl for my soup for lunch tomorrow. Very excited. Well, I'm going to let this stuff cool. And I already have the little station set up for the guava jelly. I have to put it through a strainer. So, yeah, talking about jelly, let's go check it. Yeah, it looks like things are getting pretty soft in there. We're going to put it through the sieve, and then we're just going to cook it. And the next time you see this, woo, made steam. Next time you see this, it's going to be on bread. I was mistaken. I said the next time you saw this, it was going to be on bread, but I couldn't help but let you see what it turned out to be. I just put it through a regular sieve. All the seeds are gone. So, yeah. That was a nice idea. So, let's finish cooking it and get to bed and have breakfast. Here's Pretty Kitty checking out my handiwork. I'm trying to clean up the weeds around here, and look what she comes and does. She comes and lays right in the spot where I'm working. So I will go back to the other end. Whenever she comes and lays in my spot, I just kind of move back to the other end and let her enjoy. Yeah. So I have company in the yard today. My goal today is to clean up this edge that comes up against the court. I could use the weed eater, but with my little friend over there, I've opted to go old school here. How long has it been since you've seen one of those? Let's hope it still works, okay? Oops, weeds already. Just fine. So I'm going to use this. I'll start right here in my work area. What do you think? Yeah. Oops, sorry for the shadow. All the way down till I get to the tree, and then I'll have to do special attention there. This area I didn't do anything with because this is where those melons are attached. So I'm trying to give them every chance to finish growing that I can. I can't believe this much weeds from just that small area. The whole can. It's like I don't know how big this can is. Yeah. But I love my can. I've had this can forever. It's a Rubbermaid. I keep stepping over Skylar's little fly. I'm going to leave it there until he comes back to get it. Those melons are still happy where they are there. There's the beets. I'm kind of wondering if
they'll be ready by Christmas. Wouldn't that be pretty? If I could go red and green for Christmas with my little onions. I put a couple of little seeds around here just to see, because they didn't do very good in the pot either, so they're so small they'll probably get lost down in there. There's the collard greens that Quiet put in. The Swiss chard is beautiful, isn't it? Red and green. And I rescued that lettuce that I showed you the other day. Yeah. There's some more lettuce. I still have lots of radishes. Maybe I'll make a radish salad to go with my soup. Lots of volunteer lettuce here too. You see all that lettuce? Oh, and I didn't show you. Come around here real quick. Look, I've got a bloom on my pea. Just one little bloom. I thought you were too cold. But maybe you'll find a way to be happy here. There's another pea. Another pea. More little lettuce. Something is really eating my lettuce and my leafy greens. There we go there. That is so cute. On someone else's channel. Babette, she says that these are edible, I think. These are the right ones, right? But I know they just grow like wild. These used to be all over our yard. And yeah, we kind of had to control them. Look over here. More collard greens, and you can see something is really eating. Really eating. Oh yeah, I've got to do something about that. I know for sure that's sucker growth coming out like that. Here's some more stray balls. I don't know where that came from. I know this tennis ball has been here for a little bit. Waiting for some of these to dry up too. See them? Green beans here. They're drying up. It's really eating there. I know what it is too. It's probably grasshoppers. I have grasshoppers in my yard. And I'm looking at my guava tree. You know, the guavas we have been eating, or that I made the jelly out of last night, it's not from our tree. It's actually from our neighbor's tree. It seems like when our tree is done, everything on their tree gets ripe, and so they share with us. Here's a Swiss chard we left in the container. Don't leave weeds, but still looking happy. What is that? Weed. Yeah. You don't have to try too hard to see Quiet's shallots just straight down the line there. Yeah, we're gonna come up here and check our Swiss chard. Remember, we transplanted some. I tried to cover it so Pretty Kitty won't lay on it. Yeah. Coming on down here. There's my Christmas pumpkin. And I need to get back to weeding. I need to do this part. But look at this. You know, these aren't really quite ripe, but I might take them in and just put them on the windowsill. Oh, what happened there? Probably a little too cold. Oh. So I still have like 3 more. As you can see, the sky's nice and blue here. I've had a beautiful morning. Yeah. I love to work in the morning because it's not cold. It doesn't get cold on me. It gets warm, but not cold. I'm panning around so you can see the neighbor's apple tree. I don't think I'm close enough that you can actually see apples though. Can you actually see apples now? Yeah. There's a sugarcane quiet cut back. And the weeds are back here again. Oh, I never stay caught up when it comes to the weeds. Never, ever. That's where we just came from. We're going to come down between here, take a closer look at quiet shallots. They're not really that tall yet, as you can see, but they're coming. Here's this little trees. They are growing happily. You can start to see the weeds coming up here too. Yeah. They are coming up everywhere. I'll have to get the rake and chase those down. More weeds coming. Oh, gee. Here's the little plants that he got from Fresno. So you can see, I took some of the dead leaves off there. Gave these a little more soil. I haven't checked over here for a little bit. I don't know if I just got the bee. The bees love this plant. See the little fruits are starting, just barely starting. See the little round balls. Yeah. Panning around now. There's prickle pears. Something is eating. Look at that. I don't know what kind of little animal would be brave enough to do that. I hear something in there. I bet it's pretty kitty hiding from me. Lots of prickle pears. Even have some getting ripe. Some that have just come on. Curly kale. White sweet potatoes. Purple plum. I saw butterflies in my yard. And I've also seen a grasshopper. So, yeah. So we're back to where we started. Well, it's lunchtime for me. It is time to go in. Well, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope you enjoyed our little visit today. I did, and I appreciate you spending some time with me. And so, until next time, bye-bye. Bye.